Lent is a 40-day journey in which we accompany Jesus from the desert sands on Ash Wednesday to the Transfiguration, to the Mount of Calvary, to Easter Sunday and the Resurrection, and eventually to the Ascension. It's a journey of Jesus, but it can also be a journey for you and for me. This Lent, you might want to try something very different. You might want to make it a journey of growth in prayer, or a journey in which we really look at how God sees you and how you can grow in your own self-esteem by seeing yourself through God's eyes. Or you might possibly want to look at how you can make peace with yourself, trying to really look at those areas in your life where there's sorrow or guilt or confusion and making that peace with yourself. Do you need something small, quick, yet profound for this Lent? Through her insightful reflections, Sister Catherine Herms, author of Surviving Depression and Making Peace with Yourself, offers busy Catholics a daily opportunity for deeper contemplation and a chance to experience the healing touch of Jesus. Lenten grace is quickly becoming a favorite among Catholics. Based on the ancient method of meditation called Lectio Divina, these daily meditations draw the reader to both prayer and action, an ideal companion for your Lenten journey. Allow Sister Marie Paul to take you on a journey of growth in healthy self-esteem, and above all to recognize how tremendously God loves and cherishes you. As God loves heals our deepest wounds, she says, we are released from our shame and self-hatred. We no longer need to focus on fear or protecting ourselves. Free and joyful, we radiate the love God has shared with us. As a stone thrown into a pond creates ever-widening ripples, God's unconditional love radiates from us and through us, touching others' lives. May these ripples of God's love, she says, continue to widen so they touch, surround, and transform the entire world. Or allow Sister Catherine James to take you on a journey of beginning contemplative prayer. In these pages, she seeks to address the single most important question for the Christian today: how do I find God? When our souls are thirsty for the spiritual, she says, how do we find the time to contemplate? And more importantly, what do we do during that time? Does the ancient mystical tradition of the Church mean anything today in a world so quickly changing? What do we do when praying seems merely tacked on to our life? What happens when we have no time for contemplative prayer? What are the paths to inner peace when our hearts need healing? How do we hold on to a foundational experience of God's self-revelation to us? Can we truly hear God speaking to us, calling us by name? She leads you on a journey out of chaos and into quiet. Or allow Sir Catherine to lead you on a journey to making peace with yourself. This book is a foray into the reality of life, exactly as we experience it. No one would deny that life is a precious gift, but reality also teaches us that it includes its share of pain, suffering, and the cross. Life cannot be controlled or manipulated or rearranged according to our own agenda. Life just is, and we must learn to make peace with ourselves and with our lives just as they are. Allow Sister Catherine to take you on a journey that gives you 15 steps to spiritual healing. My Wounded Hands is truly my favorite way of the cross. It is a reflection on the hands of Jesus, hands that broke bread, hands that were powerful in healing and in forgiving sins, hands that raised people from the dead. Each of the stations has a reflection from someone different: Mother Teresa, Teresa the Little Flower, St. Faustina, St. Edith Stein, Henry Nouwen, all those wonderful people who have guided us in our spirituality through this century. Mary's way of the cross, on the other hand, is a way to walk the stations with her, with the Mother of Jesus. As we converse with her along the Via Dolorosa, we learn to open our hearts more completely to Christ and to take up our own cross in a spirit of limitless love and undying hope.